Should I have something on the screen? Okay. Hi, hello, welcome. My name is Kenya. I am a 24-year-old person who enjoys art, and welcome to my art channel. This isn't going to be a draw and talk with me exactly. At least I don't intend it to be. But I do want to draw a bit. It's gonna be a vibe. Got handy dandy sketchbook. Oof. Socks to be safe. Anyways, I realized that I don't really have a cartoon character obsession. I am a K-pop stan, so that kind of translates to my alt biases, who I draw all the time, hence Yeonjun. I've been trying really hard at like trying to find like a particular style. Oh, actually got it. I've been trying really hard to finding a particular style or a way to stylize real people. So I'm just like, what if I try it the other way around? Having a fictional character to obsess over and then stylizing that character from there, because I don't want to be known for just drawing that character the way that it is, because they're not mine. I'm hoping that this is making some sort of sense. Adventure Time, my favorite cartoon. One of my favorite cartoons, but my favorite cartoon of all time. I've landed on Finn because in my head, I don't know if this counts as back up. I don't know if this counts as headcanon. In my head, Finn is like around the same age as me. But then again, it probably doesn't matter at all because that's supposed to take place in like either an alternate universe, so to speak, or just a whole different timeline because it's supposed to be like an apocalyptic, you know, version of the world, whatever. So take that how you will. I'm just, he's the homie to me. He's a homie to me. So that's how I'm envisioning him. I just want to draw Finn. I probably didn't have to explain any of that. So this is the first little drawing of him that I did. He's skateboarding. In my head, he can skateboard. Or at least he likes to. So over here on the side, that's not important. Over here on the side, it says he could totally be a skater boy because I really think he could. Meatloaf. It's not cake, it's meatloaf. This isn't a good drawing, don't mind that. And this is supposed to be like him with his messed up teeth, because it kind of reminds me of 2D from Gorillaz, how like his teeth are all like messed up and some are missing. So I'm just like, let me see if I can like zoom in and get the detail of that. I also did another cool drawing. So that is exactly who you think it is. Finn and Phoebe in like modern clothing, like modern designed clothing. I thought this was a cute little doodle. I can't draw clothes. I'm terrible at drawing like jackets because they always look so, they never look like the person is inside of the clothes. Like I have a hard time doing that, especially for arms. I'm not great with anatomy and I don't plan to be, if I'm being honest with you. But I should at least take like a little mini crash course on like YouTube or whatever. I literally can't do it. I think about it all the time. I'm just like, that's probably something I should do. That's a really good idea. I'll be right back. Great idea. Couldn't be me. Moving on. The thing is, I like drawing. Like yeah, you know, I like using my tablet to record, but you know, that's not really ideal for what I like to do, which is recording art stuff. So I'm hoping, like literally this will make no sense. So I'm hoping that I can kind of just like pop this up and show y'all. I'm gonna try to draw like Finn in some sort of pose. some sort of pose. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I have Hawks right here. Say hi to Hawks. And he looks pretty swaggy. So I'm just gonna kind of like base off of him and hopefully get Finn. I'll try not to make this too long because literally you can't see what I'm doing, and I don't know how often I'll remember to show you. So I'm gonna try to do it in like different mediums. So I'm gonna try to make this drawing in just color pencil, just to see how that looks. But this is what we got so far. I'm not great with perspective either, just putting that out there. And I cannot draw shoes to save my life. Doesn't help that I cannot see his whole like shoulder area like at all. I think I made him a little too long. This is what we got so far. I noticed that I do have a hard time like drawing heads onto bodies. If I do draw a head with a body, I usually have to draw the body first and then attach the head afterwards. But something that I've actually like had to do in order to make like proportions kind of like make sense, because like I said, I don't really care about like proportions. So I'm not good at them. So I kind of have to like draw the outline of the head first, not like the shape of the head, but like what is touching around the outside of the head. So instead of doing like the whole circle, chin, maybe ear thing like I would normally do, I literally have to kind of like revert back even further. Like what parts are going to be showing? Like if I know the hair is going to be like longer, do like the hairline first. Instead of going from rough detail to like minute detail, I have to literally go like foreground to background. I have to do like 4D detail in order to like get the results that I like. So like basically this is what it looks like for me. I feel like I need to stop doing so much, or actually practice drawing people with shorter hair or no hair at all, because I feel like that literally was an accident. Anyways, like I was saying, what was I saying? You know what? Let's just forget it. Let's just forget it. Yeah, I'm not good with proportions at all. I can already tell that this is not gonna look, this isn't gonna look very anatomically correct. What can I say? And you'd think using references and stuff would help, but it doesn't. Whenever I use references, I don't reference things properly. Instead of using it as like a base, maybe to like kind of guide me into where to draw things, which is what I feel like I should be using the reference for, I just draw what's there and then just slap whatever I want on it as like extra. So just to go like a bit deeper into like my little headcanon I have for Finn, I like the idea of like translating his interests and stuff from like being in OO into like regular things like IRL. So like for example, I was just thinking like his interest in fighting bad guys and killing monsters and stuff could just be like an interest in video games or something. I don't know anything about like Dark Souls type games, so I apologize if I sound very uneducated, but you know, like sword wielding type games. Not absolutely everything, but like games that are, I don't know, related to like fighting monsters, like insane monsters. Like it would be cute to see him play Kingdom Hearts, but I don't see him playing Kingdom Hearts, if I'm being completely honest with you. Not saying it's impossible and that he can't, but yeah, I can see him saying like the dumbest things, unprovoked, but not offensive. Dumb, but not offensive. Not as dim, but I'm getting Jude from 16. Sorry, like 2 more seconds. I had some tortilla chips earlier and they're kind of stuck in there. So anyways, hair before I die or something. Because apparently in order to go live from mobile on YouTube, you have to have at least 50 subscribers. And since I only have 2, including myself, I can't do that. If you want to help a fella out, consider subscribing. I think it would be pretty fun. This marker is like the perfect marker for his skin. Because you know how like on the show they give him like this kind of like rosy like flesh tone? Like with, it's like kind of red, but like pinkish, like that kind of flesh tone. These are the Crayola clicks. These are the Crayola kicks, by the way. These are the Crayola clicks. They're actually pretty buildable. Like, it's really nice. Like, I'm able to do like some nice shading and stuff with the same marker. Like, you can kind of see under the shorts here and around the face. I'm like, oh, water-based markers. Nice. I don't know. I'm just gonna give them some striped socks and then call it a day with the legs, because I literally do not know what to do with them. I'm not saying that like it's completely done, but like this is like a general basis. Baggy shirt, baggy shorts, and I don't know, some like crew socks. I've been giving him his little hat with the ears and like putting little accessories pinned to them, or pinned to it. I think I'm gonna do another drawing, but like better. But the thing is, I can't think of any cool poses for Finn because he's that guy, but like he's an uncool guy. You know what I mean? It's not that he's not cool, he's just uncool. He's not graceful by any means. And I know it's something that we all know, but like I'm trying to actually incorporate this into drawings of him, because I don't know, I don't see myself drawing like little thirst trap drawings of Finn the human. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I mean, if people do that, that's fine, I guess, but like I can't. I don't see him that way. This is my problem. I'm just not interested in drawing people, and I think that should be okay, but it kind of sucks because people are like the best subject, because they can look like anything, they can wear anything, you can put them in like almost any scenario. So I think I'm just gonna strip it back to the basics and just do like a side profile of them and just see how it goes from there. It's going somewhere. I don't think I did that right. Something doesn't look right there. I think, of course, I tend to draw people with longer hair like on purpose because the hair just like hides everything. So of course I just added a bunch of like hair placements, and then everything just started to kind of come together a bit better. Of course, well, that's how I know I really need to like either break the habit or get more creative with hair. I don't know. Okay, so this is the part where I really have to be careful because we're getting to like the details. So, not saying he would look exactly like this, but literally just practicing. Literally. So far, so decent. So this is where we're at right now. I decided to put stripes on his hat just to give it a little bit of variety, because I go too crazy with the shape of the outline and contours. When I sketch, I go a little bit too crazy, so without thinking about how his hat is white. So I'm just like, let me just add stripes or something. I don't know. Emo Finn, let's go. Stripes on it, not doing anything very definitive, just Yeah, it's probably showing up a lot better or a lot darker on camera than what it actually is. But the thing is with this black marker is that it's just like these aren't like artist markers or anything, so it's not a super duper like pigmented black. So it honestly looks kind of green to me. So if I do want it to be like black, I have to kind of go over it. So I usually like kind of go over it with my G2 Pilot. And also your boy loves texture, so it's just another thing I get to add on to that, so I don't mind. Insert shot of black marker looking green here. Sorry, there's a bird that landed on the power line. It's a little robin. It's a little robin. This is very unrelated, but it just made me think of the Teen Titans, because of course it did. But you would think that out of all the Teen Titans, the one I would be like obsessed over the most is Robin. But if I'm being honest with you, I'm not really obsessed with anybody from the Teen Titans. Like, not saying I don't love the Teen Titans. I think they're cool. But I mean, personally, I've never been like much of a DC person growing up in general. But growing up, I did watch a bit of the Teen Titans series because of my dad. He really likes like just superhero stuff in general, but like he really likes DC stuff. But Teen Titans or just DC stuff in general, I have a hard time staying awake. Right now, I feel like if I were to get attached to anybody from the Teen Titans, it would probably honestly would probably be Applebee's. So my camera decided to just conk out on me out of nowhere. I don't know if I even was recording, if I'm being honest with you, but anyways, here's the finished drawing. Yeah, this is it. I really want to draw him some more. I don't know if I'm going to do it in video form or if I'm just going to draw him and then post him. But who knows? This may be what I'm going to start like posting about now on Instagram and or TikTok. Who knows? Because I haven't posted there in forever. That's literally it. But before I go, some rapid fire headcanons that I'm going to think of right now. 1, religious trauma. Definitely some religious trauma going on here. 2nd, I can't diagnose him with having mommy and or daddy issues because I personally don't deal with that myself, so I'm not going to elaborate any further with that. But I think if he did have an Instagram account, it would be like an e-boy account, like, you know, like 2018, 2019, like fresh e-boy. Like, I don't think it would be super duper dramatic, but I think he would get a lot of likes. He would get a lot of follows. Definitely would have a TikTok, but he won't be so unhinged and chaotic with it where like he would constantly get canceled. You know what I mean? Like he would think that he would, but he wouldn't. I don't see him being an influencer, if I'm being real. Not at all. I think that he would kind of reject the influencer movement / lifestyle, honestly. But who's to really say? Okay, I think I'm done now. Goodbye.